Hello and welcome back to the old realms, and first of all, I just want to show you something really fun, okay? So I have basically unlocked a hack to level up your medicine skill super fast. This is what it is. Doctor's Oath, absolutely fantastic. I'll show you very quickly exactly what I'm talking about, and this is it, going against some beastmen right here. Boom. That's it. Done. Look at that. Gained a skill point instantly from medicine skill. Didn't have to do anything, by the way, to get that working. And also, if we take a look... Oh, no. Traveling merchant, leave me alone, sir. Yes. So what we're going to do, obviously, medicine skill is coming in handy to heal my own forces. But here's the thing. When you have Doctor's Oath, it also damages your opponents. It heals your opponents. It keeps them alive. So you can see here, we're once again leveling up our medicine skill. And this happens numerous times. I've actually been leveling my medicine skill so dramatically over the past couple of fights that it has gotten incredible. Really fun. So for example, look at this. Boom. Look at this. Look at the medicine skill right there. Look at that. It literally leveled from 100 to 107 in one fell swoop, just purely for the fact that I was able to deal so much damage to these enemies and indeed eliminate them. And, of course, my medicine skill applies to them. It applies to them, so that means that I am going to be gaining skill points from medicine. So, huge hack right there. Really nice to be able to finally level up my medicine skill somewhat better than what I have been in recent memory. But as long as you can unlock Doctor's Oath, you are going to be in a really good position. Absolutely love that. Really nice. So yeah, I like that a great deal. Otherwise, I'm just going to be selling a whole bunch of stuff here. Obviously, I don't have that much cash to really work with here, unfortunately. So yeah, most of this stuff, as you can see, is probably not going to get sold. As you see there, right? Yeah, that was it. Done and dusted, right? Anyway, someone actually asked what kind of stats these prophetess dress and helm and all that stuff have on them. Basically, it's just the same kind of standard stuff that you're going to get on most spellcasters unless they specialize in a particular school of magic. For example, bright wizards are they're gonna focus on fire magic, and there's another type of wizard that focuses on lightning magic, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, they obviously have different pieces of gear, but for the prophetess stuff, we have 10% magical resistance as well as 10% magical damage amplification, and every single one of our pieces of gear does that, and we have 5 pieces of gear that actually does that, which is actually very cool. I like that a great deal. Anyway, I am done. Yeah, I just actually reached, just now, doing those little auto-resolve battles, I just reached clan tier 4, and now... well, now we can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, now we can do some really cool things. So what I'm actually going to be doing, first of all, probably getting best medicine. This is going to be really nice. Plus 15% healing rate when party morale is over 70. We almost always have over 70 morale, so this is absolutely incredible. Really fantastic for us. And I don't have any career points, unfortunately, at the moment. But as you can see, we have our first, well, shall we say our last... little bit there for us to be able to, spec into for the career, and that's going to enable us to do this. Increase lightning spell damage by 30%. I'm not entirely sure if I have any lightning damage, but I'm going to assume that Lore of Heavens maybe has some lightning spells. And we also have 20% cost reduction for spells, casting prayers. Ah, that is the way that you restore winds of magic. Okay. Nice. I like that a great deal. Thank you very much for actually adding something like that. Because perfectly fine for me is something like this, where it has a percentage chance, and a pretty hefty one at that. I like the fact that it has a 50% chance rather than a minuscule chance like 5%. I think 5% would be a bit too measly, and I feel like it would be annoying because prayers are usually on relatively long cooldowns, and you don't really want to be in a situation where you're thinking, okay, I'm at 0 winds of magic. What am I going to do here? Well, I've just got to wait 1 minute for my prayer to come back, you know what I mean? So, generally, I think that's great. However, then obviously, past that, you're going to be getting 30% prayer cooldown reduction as well, which is also rather fun. So, what we're going to be doing, first of all, is I'm actually going to be doing this. Increase positive relations by 20%. I'm going to be removing that so that I can actually start speccing into things over there. I'm actually thinking if there's anything else that I want to remove, we could potentially remove the spotting range of the party by 20% and just go for 20% cost reduction for spells. And then when we get more career points, we can just fill out the career tree however we like. So that's something to, potentially bear in mind. Anyway, I'm actually just going to show you a real quick fight against the 250 because I've actually been refining how I do these battles, and it actually took a lot longer than I anticipated from my detail in the previous episode, because I actually, obviously, as you can tell right now, I used to have about 90,000 to 100,000 in cash, and now I have 350,000, so you can kind of tell that it did take me quite a bit longer to get the renown that I needed, mostly because I wasn't actually fighting the large army every single time, because what would actually happen, and this is, I don't know whether this is actually a thing that is going to happen to everyone, it's probably not, but basically what happened is I would come out from attacking the large army, right? And then I would be like, okay, I'm going to try to, run away because I've spent most of my Winds of Magic and I kind of need to replenish myself. And then, well, then a funny thing would happen. The Chaos Raiders would come out and they'd be like, oh yes, hello there, we would like to fight you. And then I would fight them with basically zero spell usage, and it would be pretty difficult to actually get those working. But yeah, you can see here right now, you see exactly what happens here. So this is the kind of thing that you can actually do if you are having such insane spell cost reduction. I know that someone from the modding team actually did say in the comments on one of the previous episodes that the Flock of Doom is not supposed to have such a low cost. And yeah, okay, I can definitely see that. Yeah, I can definitely see that. However, personally for me, because we don't have the ability to restore our Winds of Magic without having that career specialization, which you only unlock at Clan Tier 4, by the way. Because of that, I'm not sure. I don't know. I think it's actually pretty nicely worked out right now. I don't feel like I am getting irritated by the lack of Winds of Magic, but obviously, I don't know. It's your mod, obviously. It's you and your team's mod. I'm not having any, any decision power there. So it's all up to you. But for me personally, I've obviously spec'd into a lot of cost reduction, and that is also making a big difference. So for example, let's say that it was to cost more, right? Let's say it was to cost 12 instead of 6, because I'm going to assume that maybe that would probably be the change that you'd probably think about making, or at least I think that would probably be a pretty decent change. I personally don't want any changes, don't get me wrong, I don't want any changes, because I think it's super fun the way it is, but maybe people consider it to be, too strong or whatever. I mean, for me personally, I think maybe it is. I don't know, in a siege situation, just think about it in a siege situation. If we are consistently casting, I don't know, the Curse ability and then following that up with Flock of Doom, they both cost 3 at the moment. So if they both cost 3 over and over again, yeah, I mean, it means that we're literally, if we just cast those on the massive globule of units, and then we hide behind the wall, and then we cast it again whenever it runs out, or whenever we have the cooldown, and we have, let's say we have, I don't know, 90 Winds of Magic capacity or something like that, it's going to be incredibly efficient. And, well, if you think about it like that, then sure, okay, yeah, it's probably going to be extremely simple for us to eliminate basically anything that we would want. However, as I say, I don't know, the 50% chance, that is a 50% chance, and then it only regenerates 15 Winds of Magic. In comparison, obviously, the Vampire's Mist form and the way that works is obviously a lot more effective, but of course, the units that the Damsel is getting right now is a lot more effective. I mean, you can quite clearly tell that. I mean, I did lose 3 people here for some reason. I'm actually not entirely sure why that happened, but anyway, there we go. We were able to capture 35 of these Chaos Knights. I'm not going to be taking any other prisoners, unfortunately. But yeah, you can see exactly why I'm making so much cash as well. Look at all this stuff right here. Just insane amounts of really, really high quality weapons being gained from this pack of 250 troops. And it's just, it's so incredibly lucrative because there's a town right over here. You can just very quickly run all the way over. Obviously, if you're unlucky or maybe lucky, dependent on if you have a decent amount of magic at that point, then you're going to get attacked by, you know, some more chaos or something like that, and then they're going to be like, hello, we would like to fight you, and then you're like, no, please don't, because I don't have any mana, and that's going to be very sad. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for me staying over here, because I'm going to, oh, wait, actually, you know what? I almost forgot something. Yes, I almost forgot something. I should have just continued onward and gone to one of the towns along the way there, but yeah, I just wanted to go to the guy that I know, because he's going to give me a discount, because we know each other, right? Anyway, we're just going to go in here, because there is a new law school that I'd like to take a look at. Yeah, here we go. Law of Heavens. And this is what we can actually check out. So, someone told me something else is really good. I'm not entirely sure what. Is it this? A single large bolt of lightning crashes down from the skies with a sizable electric charge. Or stormy clouds loom over the area, showering those below with sharp shards of ice. Or we could go for the Comet of Cassandra. A large meteor strikes the area, killing all below in a giant shockwave. That's pretty incredible. So yeah, most of these are obviously bombardments, as you might expect. And for me personally, I'm actually not entirely sure which one I want to go for, if any. I don't know whether this is actually useful. A large meteor, a single bolt of lightning. Which one do we want? Which one do we want? I mean, this one's much more costly in terms of winds of magic, so I think I'll go for the Thunderbolt and we'll see how that goes. I think that seems quite fun, right? Doesn't it seem quite fun? I think so. So let's try it out. Maybe it's going to be good, maybe it's going to be bad. I mean, for me personally, I feel like the Damsel is much more of a case of mana efficiency and using your spells in mana efficient ways in comparison to the Vampire, which is just all about incredibly high damage, high cost, you know, kind of that kind of deal, you know, and I think that really makes a huge difference in diversifying their feel, you know, the feel of the class themselves. I think that actually really makes a huge difference. Anyway, I'm wondering what I should do here. I'm thinking we'll probably go for athletics, even though I'm not entirely sure whether that's a good idea. I think we may indeed want to go for steward skill as well. Obviously, I've been speccing into steward a little bit here just to try and increase my maximum party size a little bit more. So we'll just go for the last point in athletics here, and then we'll move on. Oh yeah, actually, wait a minute. I wanted to go to my spellbook here as well, so let me just have a look, see. Okay, yeah, I just need to make sure that that is selected. There we go. And there we have it. Alright, so we can now make our way back, and I'm not going to show you the travel time, of course, so we're just going to be traveling all the way back to Bretonnia. Alright, so I've actually come all the way over here to Castle Carcassonne, and I'm actually hoping that we're going to be able to maybe do something here, like become a vassal or something, because I've actually realized that the dukedoms have now finally decided to declare war against each other. Not sure when that actually happened, so it may actually be that we... we're a little bit late, maybe. Maybe we're a little bit late. I'm not entirely sure about that, but yeah. Anyway, I apparently leveled up again, did I? No. Okay, apparently I just gained a perk point or something like that in steward skill. Alright, well, that's absolutely fine. So now all we need to do is we need to find a vassal. That's the problem, though, because they're not that large, these things. Okay, so this guy is actually attempting to besiege one of these things, and we're probably going to be fighting him in just a second. I mean, he's got 670. Do you think I can actually beat a Bretonnian army that has 670 troops? I'm going to assume that maybe I can, yes. But it's very much a case of, well, do they have a bunch of peasants? Do they have a bunch of peasants? I don't actually know. Anyway, we're just going to investigate the citadel here. 91% chance. Success. There we go. Are we going to get something from it? Apparently not. Didn't really get much from that, unfortunately. Okay, so can we go in here? Okay, so who's this? This is a vassal of the Briand. Okay, apparently he is actually not the fellow that we need to speak to. Okay. I'm not entirely sure why it's so difficult to find these guys, but they seem to be very, very slippery. And I'm not entirely sure where they are. Ah, hello there. Okay, there's a bunch of them. Hello there, sir. Can I speak to you? Okay, so let's actually have a look. I would like to enter your service. I would like to actually become a vassal. Okay, yeah, he is actually very, very willing to do that. There we go. Let's do this. All right, there we go. Okay, so we have now joined, and he's going to give me a huge amount of troops, which I wish I'd known before. Never mind, never mind. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. Not an issue, because what we can do now is we can just take these guys. We can just take all the noble units, and well, I'll just take the higher tier ones, I suppose, because I don't really have much space for anything else. We've got some knight errants here. I could get rid of some of these guys, I guess. We could just level up some of those fellows. Just get rid of the tier 2s. Let's get rid of a bunch of those. And then we'll just take the knight errants. And then otherwise, I think I'm going to be leaving the rest. But look at this. He literally gives you an entire army for free. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with him, but he seems to be extremely, extremely generous. Let's just say that. Anyway, there we go. We have now joined Bretonnia. And that is fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so we are now a vassal. So now we can actually, I'm just going to save real quick just to make sure that, you know, if something happens, then we're okay. And now we can actually do some vassal battles, which I'm really, really excited for. Also, we have the Grove of the Lady over there as well. Very much hoping that we'll be able to do something with that in a second. I hope this guy is going to go away. Yeah, he's going to go away. Okay, fantastic.
Yours is not.
All right, here we go, here we go. All right, first time going into a vassal battle. This guy, obviously, as you can quite clearly tell from his combat strength already, does not have an army that is capable of defeating us, which I'm not sure if there are any people that can, and again, unless they have a huge amount of numbers, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to try it out and see what happens. Oh yeah, we got the Thunderbolt. Oh, this Thunderbolt is really small. Look at this radius in comparison to the curse thing. Okay, yeah. Okay, petition, please make the Thunderbolt radius larger. Is it just me? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, I'm just going to go over here, just trying to murder all these guys. There we go. And Flock of Doom. Let's just do a little bit of something there. There we go. And then Green Eye is obviously going to come in mighty handy if I just... oh, just attack them from the side there, and obviously because it penetrates through basically every single person, you can literally hit people. If you actually attack them from the right angle, you can hit the entirety of an enemy's army if you are good enough. If you're good enough in terms of the angle that you use, then you're going to be able to hit, well, most of them at least. You're not going to be able to hit all of them because that's impossible, but you can probably hit, you know, quite a majority of their forces. And obviously, apart from that, I mean, he's dead. I mean, he's done. You know, there is nothing that he can do about this. And what's actually really fantastic is, of course, our medicine skill is going to be leveling up every single time Doctor's Oath activates. And that, well, if you don't know what Doctor's Oath does, basically what it does is it increases the chance that enemies are going to get knocked unconscious rather than killed. And as a result of that, it provides you with some kind of benefit, you know, to your medicine skill level. And otherwise, I think I'm actually going to be letting people go. I'm just going to try and let people go as much as I can here. Now, here's the main issue that I'm now having. Do we want to take prisoners? Yes, I think we do. Because what we're going to do eventually is we're going to be converting these guys. We're going to convert these guys to our side because, of course, they are Bretonnians. So it makes sense, right? Makes sense for us to be able to replenish our ranks with other Bretonnians. I think that makes all the sense in the world. And we also just gained a Bretonnian purebred mount. Huh. This is actually really, really nice in actual fact. I think we're probably going to be using this. I mean, it's got amazing charge damage. It's got great speed, great maneuverability. It only loses a little bit of HP, which is not really that big a deal. I don't think the HP is really going to make all that much difference because it's only 10. And otherwise, apart from that, there we go. Okay, we can now head onward. I'm actually really, I'm intrigued to see how I'm going to do in a siege. So I'm kind of thinking, should I try an actual siege? That's the question. I mean, I don't need to go in here because this guy's going to win. I don't need to worry about that at all. I'm actually kind of wondering whether I'm going to be getting any more battle prayers. Oh yeah, I should probably have gone over to the Fey Enchantress, shouldn't I? Yeah, that probably would have made much more sense than me just, you know, becoming a vassal straight away. But, oh well, never mind. I was excited, okay? I was excited. Can you blame me? Well, maybe you can. Maybe you can. Anyway, let's go in here against this guy. He is going to prove to be much more difficult than the other fella. I find it quite funny that this guy's name is Matilde? Matilde? I'm actually not entirely sure how you say that, but it kind of reminds me of Beartilde, hilariously enough. But yeah, anyway, yeah, we can just go in against this guy. And yeah, I'm actually wondering, shall we try a siege? I'm excited to try a siege. I really am. So I'm thinking, yes, I think I might like to do that. Okay, let's actually have a look here. Yeah, so I only have Aura of the Lady, as you can see. I still only have one battle prayer. I'm hoping that once I get to maybe 75 faith or something like that, that I might unlock something new. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, yeah, I think I should probably just tell my forces to charge in. I'm not sure whether there's anything else for me to do. So yeah, let me just try to maximize the amount of damage I can deal with this. And then Flock of Doom once again. Then Green Eye. They don't have as much HP as the Chaos units, I think. Nice. Okay, that was hilarious. I just need to basically stand here. And, you know, I actually really need to disable this, I think. I need to disable the thing that appears in the middle of the screen, because it is extremely spammy. And that's obviously not the mod creator's fault or anything like that, but, you know, it's just the way that spells work. Let me see if I can do another Flock of Doom here. Oh, they're actually spawning in a bunch of cavalry. Maybe I should use my Dwellers Below here. That was not actually that useful, unfortunately. I kind of failed with my placement of that thing. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so we should probably... I mean, we could easily have told my forces to charge in much earlier, but I was... yeah, I was just being very careful about using them, because we do... we are a little bit outnumbered with this guy right now. You know, we are a little bit outnumbered, so... Anyway, I did use Aura of the Lady right now, and my Faith skill did not level up, and that's why I say maybe there's an easier way for me to level it up or something. I actually don't know. Let me just curse these guys a little bit here. Curse these guys, there we are. And then maybe we can use this a little bit as well. I mean, these fellas are not that difficult to eliminate, but the main problem with them is they are so spread out. I think that's going to be the main issue most of the time. Okay, that guy's dead. And let me see, what else can we do here? We can do another curse right there. And then we can do another Flock of Doom. I actually don't know how many enemies are... I don't know where they are, because it's just... it's just Bretonnian units on the screen. It's very difficult to identify them, even with the massive icons above our own units' heads. But there you go, we were able to achieve victory. We basically lost 8 units only, because obviously my medicine skill is now dramatically higher level than it used to be. We used to have around 60 medicine, and now we have, what is it, 120 or something like that, just purely for the fact that we gained that amazing Doctor's Oath perk. Makes all the difference in the world. Anyway, I'm just going to continue to let people go so that I can continue to get Charm Skill. I don't know how effective Charm Skill is actually going to be for me, to be honest, because I mean, technically, I could marry someone, right? I could go and marry someone if we wanted to, which might actually make sense. But I'm kind of wondering whether that's even worth it. I don't know. Anyway, Knight Errants are what the nobles become. So they go from tier 4 to tier... actually, tier 2 to tier 4. And then they go to tier 6. And there's a huge amount of these guys right here, as you can see. However, we do have more Grail Knights available. Yeah, I mean... see, this is the problem now. This is the problem. Okay, wait a minute. I need to kind of decide whether we want to take Knight Errants a significant amount, or whether we don't. Because we're going to be moving very, very slowly as a result of that. So I'm not entirely sure. I don't even need to get rid of those guys, because I actually misinterpreted that these were just prisoners. But yeah, anyway, we'll take a couple, okay? We'll take a couple. We'll take 23 of them. I don't want to take too many, because we're going to get weighed down, and it's going to make us move really, really slowly, and I don't really want that. There's another Prophetess headpiece if we needed that. I don't think any of my forces need it. Yeah, I only have one Prophetess friend, companion person that has come along with me, so... Yeah, that's it's not going to be that useful, unfortunately. But anyway, let's actually see what we can do. Do you think I should go in against the actual town? Am I getting too? Yeah, I am getting too overconfident, aren't I? I think I'm getting too overconfident here. Yeah, that's a big problem, isn't it? Okay, so we'll go for durable, get myself another point in endurance right there as well, and otherwise we'll try and see. Okay, 712. That actually doesn't seem that bad. I think, you know what? I'm gonna save just in case it has a crash, because I would not want to lose the last, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. And yeah, we're otherwise gonna go in and we'll see what happens. And I think we should be fine as long as we. I actually don't know, because my engineering skill is utterly abysmal, and I have not been speccing into it. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? I probably should have taken a companion and specced them into engineering. That probably would have made much more sense, but you know me, I'm a bit of an imbecile at times, and this has definitely caused a bit of a problem now, hasn't it? Because now we're going to be taking a long time to create our siege, and now I'm kind of wondering what I should do. Oh, he's actually coming and helping me. Is he? He is actually coming and helping me. What a beast. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, yeah, that's actually helping me a great deal. So now I don't need to worry. Now I don't need to worry. Now I can basically just sit back and we can just let him do all the constructing. And we're actually going to be gaining some engineering as a result of this too. So we're getting like a double whammy benefit from this, because obviously I actually just want to go into a battle here, a large battle, so that I can try out all my spells and have fun. But also, this is going to give me engineering benefits, because now my engineering is going to level up just that much faster, and we're not going to need to worry too much about it. So, very pleased about that. Anyway, hopefully he's going to do something really cool here, where he's actually going to try and build trebuchets. Oh, that's... I'm actually kind of surprised about that. I'm actually kind of surprised. I would not have expected him to do something like this, because, I mean, we could technically just go straight on in, and we are probably not going to have too many issues. I mean, his engineering skill, as you can quite clearly tell, is not that good. He seems to be taking quite some time to actually build these. I wonder whether, is that on purpose? Are Bretonnians not particularly good at engineering? I think they might not be, because I think I remember seeing a comment where someone said that the Empire is heavily influenced by dwarves, and that's the reason why they have a lot of engineering and, you know, like gunpowder, and they're really good at artillery and cannons and so on and so forth. Whereas Bretonnia is much more influenced by the High Elves. And High Elves, they don't have those things. They don't have, you know, they obviously don't have guns and cannons and so on and so forth. So that's obviously a big deal. And obviously, as I said, I don't know that much about Warhammer Fantasy, so if anything that I say is incorrect, then just know that it's not coming from a place of me, you know, saying something that I believe is fact. It's just saying something that I think is right at the time because of what I've heard, and that's it. It's not due to my own knowledge. Anyway, let's actually just take a very quick look at this. Ooh, yeah, paid in promise. Thank you very much. Paid in promise is going to be super useful for us. Yeah, and obviously my money situation is also going to be coming in mighty handy too. I'm actually wondering whether I should leave and then rejoin. Maybe I should leave and rejoin. Join the continuing siege. Maybe he's going to go in if I do that. Because I know in the past when an AI friend has come in and attempted to join the siege, it's kind of bugged things out a little bit in previous series, and I think that has been fixed actually in this particular game version, so I don't think we need to worry about it too much. But oh, make peace. No, don't make peace, don't make peace, don't make peace, don't make peace, please, do not make peace. We really do not want them to make peace. Our kingdom will receive 1,000. I don't care about that tribute. That is absolutely pitiful tribute. Please let us go in. Can you please? No, I'm not in command of the siege. Oh, this is going to grind my gears extremely heavily if he does not charge in before the peace agreement comes in. I can't do anything about the peace agreement. They are going to... They are just going to vote for it. Oh. Yes. Yes. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Whew. That is amazing. That is absolutely wonderful. I was so worried. I was so worried. But yeah, they're going to make peace after this, which is absolutely perfect timing, actually. I wonder whether they did that on purpose. Probably not, right? Probably not, but you never know. I mean, the AI works in mysterious ways at times. So I'm very excited about trying this out. Unfortunately, I am probably going to get shot. Or actually, well, yeah, we do have ranged, don't they? Yeah, they do have ranged, but they're probably not going to be that effective. Or at least, hopefully not that effective. I'm going to keep petty heal up at the moment because I am wholeheartedly assuming I'm going to get shot. And I will probably need to heal myself. Remember, I don't have mist form or anything like that, so if I get hit, I am not going to get any kind of immunity. And I'm going to just need to heal myself as soon as possible. And where is my... Oh, there's Thunderbolt. There's my heal. Okay, there's Flock of Doom. Okay, I'm going to use Flock of Doom straight away. Okay, who's actually killing things right now? How are you killing things? Oh, look at that. Someone used Dweller Below, I believe. I think that's what that is. And... oh, yeah, this is not good for me to be here. Okay. Oh, no, you're pushing me into it now, you absolute imbecile. Okay, I'm just going to kill these with Flock of Doom for the moment. I'm just going to try and heal myself as well. Where is the heal? There it is. Okay, can you guys just perish a little bit real quick? I wouldn't mind if you would. Okay, I'm just going to use the curse as well just to finish them off a little bit faster. There we go. Alright, so now we can actually head up here. Where's my heal? My heal's already off cooldown. What is the cooldown on this thing? I have no idea. Okay, I can actually jump down here if I want to. I don't know whether that's a good idea. I think it's probably a bad idea for me to jump down, so I'm not going to do that. And instead, we're just going to do wonderful little curse here. Going to keep my heal available. I'm just gonna tank the damage. Just gonna tank the damage right now, and we're just gonna continue to move around here with Flock of Doom and everything. And bear in mind that every single time I use... No, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Ah, I knew I was gonna die. Ah, I knew I was gonna die right there. Okay. Ah, that is so sad, isn't it? That is so incredibly sad. I had every single... I was literally... Now, I have no excuse, okay? I have no excuse whatsoever. It is literally just me being an idiot. You know, really, that is what happened right there. I just have too many spells. I think that's the main problem. I think that is the main problem there. I would have absolutely destroyed this entire siege. I literally would have been able to get, I don't know, 500, 600 kills easily, I'm gonna assume. We're gonna achieve victory. I think I actually helped quite a bit, considering I did lead the charge onto the battlements, but our forces are quite clearly able to do massive damage by themselves. I mean, I did kill 149 enemies, which is, I'm gonna say, pretty considerable. I mean, considering, but I am very disappointed that I did end up dying. I was looking for my heal spell, and the heal spell was just one further than I needed, and that's the reason why I'm probably going to be removing a couple of spells in between episodes from my spellbook, so that I get a little bit more, should we say, dynamicism from my selections, so I don't have to scroll through 6 different spells looking for my heal, and then the heal comes, and then it's too late. So, yeah, that's the thing that's obviously causing me to have some problems here. And this fellow, okay, yeah, these fellows are obviously making things very, very annoying for us right now. And I'm probably going to have to end the battle as a result of this, and then do an auto-resolve to finish them off. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. Yes, I can. There we go. Do the auto-resolve, and there's the victory. Fantastic. Okay, so there we go. I don't even know how much I gained for that. I gained 40 influence. How much renown did I get for it? I don't think that much, to be honest. I think we probably gained a very small amount. But we are going to get some prisoners converted as well, which is quite nice. And then we can just move on. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm actually going to be on the ticket for this particular fief. I think that could be quite nice. Don't you think? It's a town, you know? It's a town. It might be fun. Just going to sell my prisoners right there. And yeah, I'm actually maxed out in terms of companions as well now, by the way, so I can't recruit that guy in the tavern there in case you were going to suggest that. I just wanted to let you know that that's the case. Anyway, I'm going to sell that for a grand total of 77,000, which is absolutely insane. I'm just going to make sure... no, look at this. I thought I was maxed out, but no, I just gained another slot. So that's absolutely fantastic. So Cedric, come over here, Cedric. There we are, 15,000. Thank you, thank you. And he has now joined us. So yeah, we got another Bretonnian knight with us now as well. Okay, so let's have a look here. So we're going to make peace, and then we're also going to be voting for the owner. Is it me? No. Oh, it might be me. Yes. Look at that. Oh, okay. Look at that. What a wonderful episode this was, in my opinion, at least. I mean, usually I don't comment on those kinds of things, but this was a fantastic episode for me personally, because I had a lot of fun using my spells in all the battles. Not so much in the siege. I mean, I did have fun in the siege initially, but obviously, you know, the me getting eliminated was not exactly great. But apart from that, we're also gaining a fief, which is absolutely fantastic. I love that. Okay, so I'm actually going to go for some more medicine here, I think. Because we do want to level that more, don't we? And I now have another career point to spend. I'm going to be getting 30% prayer cooldown reduction, and that means that I can use Aura of the Lady just that much faster. And as you can see, yeah, gain access to all adept level battle prayers. So that's going to give me, I only need 2 more faith points, and there is a Grove of the Lady relatively close by as well. So that's going to make all the difference in the world for me. And we can also do some wonderful things here. And yeah, we're going to have a great time. Unfortunately, Bretonnia has a debasement of the currency intact at the moment, or instated at the moment. And obviously this is just the Carcassonne faction. So loyalty and so on and so forth is not really... it's kind of annoying, actually, for them to be doing that. But I'm going to see what we can do here. I'm just going to try to... what is the main problem with them right now? Security. Security is the main issue, so hopefully we're going to be able to put some people in the garrison, or I can probably just sort that out through this. Wait a minute. Through this. There we go. Yeah, no, it is auto recruitment already, so that's absolutely fine. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. I had a whale of a time. Hopefully you did as well. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.